The stock market can be confusing, from understanding how it all works to making the right decisions and building a portfolio. You need the inside track.
That's where Carnivore Trading Company comes in, whether you're looking short, intermediate or long term. And here with more information is its founder, Dutch Masters. Good morning, Dutch.
Good morning.
You good?
I'm good.
Excellent. So let's get right down into it. What inspired you to start Carnivore, and what gap did you see in the market that needed to be filled?
You know, we spent a lot of time on Wall Street, and what we realized was that Wall Street had told a lot of people a lot of things that we felt weren't true, that they couldn't do it themselves, that they couldn't actually learn how to do this. And it is a learned skill that you have. If you have somebody just like me who taught me how to trade really well. I was lucky enough to be with some of the best traders in the world who taught me how to trade. So what I did was I said, hey, you know what, why don't we show everybody how to do it? Why don't we show them live, through live streaming right now, what we're trading for our own accounts, so that they can see that it's actually happening and you can actually do this successfully. And that branched out into us actually beginning to hold teaching academies, trading academies here in Las Vegas.
Yeah. Cool. Now, Carnivore is known for delivering strong performances. So what core principles or strategies do you believe really drive those results?
Well, you know, you have to know what sectors to be in and what stocks in those sectors. So that's really the hard work and the heavy lifting that we do, is we help all of our members know exactly where to go and which stocks to go into. When I say sectors, I mean sectors of the market, but you can think of them as themes. For example, we don't send hundreds of thousands of troops anymore into war zones, and we don't even send our pilots in. It's drones. Right. All right. So drones have been very successful. Drone companies, anti-drone companies, things like that. The AI database build out that's happening here. These companies are investing billions and billions into databases, and they need everything. They need electrical connectors, they need fiber, they need cables, they need people who know how to do this kind of construction, they need computers. This has revived a lot of companies out there, like Corning, for example, that haven't even, everybody thought was an old, stodgy company, or a company like Amphenol, which was an old, stodgy electrical connector company, but boy, oh boy, are they raging now. So we try to find those things that are happening, those themes that are happening, where the money's flowing in like that, and aerospace and defense and the database build out are just two.
Yeah, so I mean, as you kind of alluded to, you know, the market changes, it evolves. You kind of have to forecast. So how would you, Dutch, how would you categorize the market as it is right now, and what kind of key signals are you watching closely?
Well, we want to make sure that the overall market is doing well, and so the big stocks need to do well for everything to move. But I think what we're looking, we watch a lot of things, but the interest rates are important. So we want to see rates come down from the Fed. We want to see, and when that happens, the smaller high growth companies in what we call the Russell 2000, okay, index, those are going to do very, very well, okay, because they're very sensitive to interest rates, and they're very sensitive to whether banks are lending, quite a bit. And so there's going to be some bank deregulation coming down the pipe from the Trump administration, and with lower interest rates, that's going to really be a boom for the smaller high growth companies. So we look at interest rates, we look at what's happening out there in the market. Really, you can look at it yourself and say, okay, what's going on out there? If you just try to be aware of things like the drones growing and things like the AI database build out, those are the things that we really look for.
Yeah. Well, before we go, for someone new to trading or investing who's watching this right now, what are the most important things they should really understand before putting their money into the market?
Well, what I'd say is that everybody seems to think that just because a stock is publicly listed, that they're all the same. They're not. There are lousy stocks, small stocks, there are terrible stocks, and then there are really good stocks and quality stocks. We take the approach that we want to be in quality first. So we're going to find the sectors that are doing well, and then we're going to invest in quality stocks in that sector, because if you have quality, you have protection. They're not going to go out of business. You're not going to buy a stock at $20 a share and have it go to $1 and never come back.
Yeah.
So we like quality first. I would say go with quality first. And also go to a trading academy. Learn from somebody who's done this for 20 or 30 years.
Yeah, it's great insight, Dutch. Thank you so much for your time this morning. Our viewers, I'm sure, appreciate it as well. And if you want to learn more about their support and the luxury academies that they offer in person right here in Las Vegas, visit carnivaltrading.com.